We are no longer living life in paradise.
It's not a fairy tale.
Okay, that's us sounding super excited.
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in like forever and 5 days.
Right. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yes. So how have you been?
I've been good.
How was Disney?
Girl.
With a toddler and older people.
You know what? I will take 100 older people over a toddler any day. She
had a meltdown.
Every day was a meltdown, first of all. She is so independent. I have never in my life met a 2-year-old who doesn't want any help to do anything, and she don't know how to do shit.
Oh, that's all 2-year-olds.
Girl, she did, okay, so we rented a car, and the only thing they had, of course, in Orlando is Dodge Caravans.
Of course.
So she didn't want to get any help getting in and out of the Caravan. She would, throw a fit, and then she didn't want any help getting in her car seat and buckling herself up in the car seat.
Yep, that's
and then she would cut up. And then the only thing that would make her from crying and acting a fool is to sing Baby Shark.
Baby Shark.
Yeah, it's like this. I don't know if it's a cartoon or what. I just learned about it.
Okay.
So it's like Baby Shark, do 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 do, Baby Shark, do do. You know, I can play it so everybody can sing it. Once you hear it, it sticks in your head. And it's like Mama Shark, Grandma Shark, Grandpa Shark.
Wow.
Yeah, and you got to do the little dance with it. And then she completely remixes songs. So she sings the whole time she's in the car.
Okay.
But they're all remixes. It'd be like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star mixed with a little bit of Oh MacDonald Had a Farm. She don't know all the words, but she just puts stuff in there.
Mashup.
Yeah, she does. She's like the queen of remixes.
Okay.
And so
Baby Puffy, take that.
Yeah, maybe she's on to something. Maybe she's gonna be in the music industry.
Maybe.
And my daddy had made a comment and said, "Hey, he said something. We tried to do the whole carry-on only thing. So I was like, we'll get toiletries when we get there. Don't worry about it." My daddy was like, "I don't even have any deodorant today." And she was like, "Uncle D, wash your hands, wash your feet, wash your body." And so it's like, she's so smart to figure all this stuff out. I just did not expect her to be that smart. But she doesn't want help with anything. She has buttons on her clothes. She cannot button buttons. But she doesn't
want help.
She doesn't want help, girl. She drove. Oh, she cut up at Disney. I was like, this costs $100 for you to get in here and you acting a fool.
She don't care.
I told her we was going to feed her to the alligators and the crocodiles.
That is so rude.
She just looked at me like, bitch, you better not.
I can't believe you actually said that. You know that little boy died.
Well, I was just trying to scare her into, not acting like that.
She don't care. The world revolves around them.
Girl, it does.
So
she cut up. She didn't want to do anything.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I find out toward the end of the trip when I'm repacking the bags, I find notes from her mom that gave us instructions about how to get this child sleep or she will act a fool. Yeah, and we didn't follow instructions because no one told me they were in there.
Okay. I'm surprised she just didn't tell you that.
Well, I pretty much came on the second, in the middle of the trip. So they came to my house and then we flew out. So I didn't know, she had instructions on how to keep her from being evil.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
Lesson learned.
And I was like, "Girl, we will feed you to the animals." Oh, God. She was like, she just looked at me like I was little.
Because you were.
She's like the queen of rolling her eyes and give me faces. Yeah, she's on one. But I love her. I miss her.
Oh.
So, yeah, she's Peppa Pig for Halloween today.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even know who Peppa Pig is. But... See, I don't know that.
Yeah, I actually like Peppa Pig until the brothers started crying because it would get on my nerves. And then when my little cousin was living with us, that's how he used to sound when he used to have fits. So,
see, I've never watched it.
So how was
your vacay?
It was perfection.
Yeah.
Even though we had a tropical storm, it was still perfection.
I bet.
Yeah, we had a good time. My grandma had a good time. My mom just didn't listen when my grandma was saying, "No, I kind of don't want to do that." She was like, "Ma, you got to get out the room." So we went to Rhythms of the Night. And you know how much, and before we went, I was like, Mom, that's going to be a lot of walking for Grandma, and it's on the beach, so the wheelchair is not going to work on the beach. And she was like, oh, it won't be too bad. My grandma broke out like in a cold sweat trying to get up the hill to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom was like, oh, I guess it was too much walking. I was like, I said it was because I've been here.
You know, they don't be listening. Parents don't listen to us.
She just want her mama to get out and do stuff. And I'm like, mama got to do things within her limitations, Mom.
Right.
And so, yeah. And then even the next day, we were at the pool, and my mom was like, well, you want to get in the pool? And my grandma was like, no, I'm fine, just lounging here. You know, the breeze is nice. I'm in the shade. And my mom was like, you need to get in the pool. I was like, she just told you she don't want to get in the pool.
Moms are just kind of pushy sometimes. My mama's like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with my grandma. She's like, I know what's best for my mama.
I'm
like, but I know, like, I think we're more like nurturing toward our parents, our grandparents. Right. And, you know, our moms are like, no, she's going to melt away or something. Mm-hmm. Like, just let her chill out. She knows what she can and cannot do.
Exactly. But we had a ball. Shady D had a ball. Like, when me and you and the girls went, we didn't even see, like, the other half of what all was going on with the other pools. Because we stayed, like, in the next to next level up.
Right.
And so it was a whole nother set of pools. And on that side, it had, like, a lazy river. There was a wave pool. And they had, like, this tall water slide.
Oh, okay.
So, and then they had, like, private pools for, like, adults only. So we didn't even tap into that when we went. So whenever we go back, we're going to have to stay at that level. But it was fun. We had a good time. The people were still super nice. Mm-hmm. Like, the lady who checked us in, like, when I go back next year, I want to see a picture of her baby.
Oh, because she was that nice. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Like, I really enjoyed that trip to Mexico. Mm-hmm. It makes me want to go back. Mm-hmm. Plus, I like, you know, the fact that we could drink and be in the pool and twerk in the water. That was fun.
Yes.
So that was a really great girls trip.
It really was. We had so much fun. And then when I went to the little marketplace, you know, that was in the same hotel that we stayed in, and I looked down the hall, I was like, oh, I remember our friends being on a raft in their bed.
Yeah.
Extra drunk.
Right.
So it was good.
Yeah. So you had some memories of us.
I did. It was good.
Yeah, I had a great vacation.
Good.
It was a nice little getaway with the family. Mm-hmm. I've realized that my dad, like, I hadn't rode with him for like a whole week. And I just told him that I think he needs to get his eyes checked, because I'm like, dude, like, I complain about my husband's driving and how he scares me, but now I'm so appreciative of his driving compared to my girl. My dad
must drive horrible.
He drives. I mean, he don't use his brakes, and I don't know what he be looking at half the time. But girl, he be rolling, and so now he has like this big F-150 truck, and I'm thinking, I know he be driving like Who Run It video in that truck. Like, he drives so crazy, and the baby's just back there, wee.
You know they have no fear.
I know, and I'm just like, ah. But yeah, we had a good trip.
Good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. We're supposed to be going on a cruise, so we'll see how this goes.
Okay. Well, now it's back to life, back to reality.
Yeah. I've been back at life and reality for a couple more weeks than you.
I know. I went back to work yesterday.
Oh. Yeah. So it's just one of those things. Yeah. Vacations are very important.
They are.
I can't wait to December. That's my next vacay.
Oh, I put in some days for December, but I don't know if I'm going to get them. But I know I have to use these last 4 days.
Yeah.
Or else I'll lose them. So
I have my week. I'm thinking about taking a vacation during that week, though.
Okay. Well, I got to keep 5 to roll over. So I got 9 left.
I
gotta use them.
I just want to get away. I love getting away.
I know. It's just so nice to have a total change of scenery.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And we had like a nice large house, and it was enough space where not everybody's sitting on top of each other. We had our own pool. Like, it was a really great way to vacation. It really was, especially with that many kids.
Yes,
because I think it was probably 12 or 14 kids, and then one toddler who cut up for everybody. And the rest of them were older and they can fend for themselves. And it was really nice. Good. And they could go swimming whenever they wanted.
That's the great thing, because we had like the dunk pool, and while we were waiting for the storm and during the storm, I was like, Shady D, you can just go get your butt in that dunk pool. Get out my face.
Right. And they love it. They're like, oh, I can do this and I can do that. And watch me. I can swim. And, they be, I don't know what they be doing.
They'll be swimming.
Yeah, but we encourage them to keep doing a good job.
Yes. So we are going to go ahead and get into our fairy topic this week. We had to catch up since we hadn't seen each other in a while.
Yeah.
So, in conjunction with Married to Medicine and the friendships, we were thinking about Miss Quad and her going through her divorce. So we found an article on bustle.com, and the title of it is 14 Little Ways to Help a Friend Going Through a Bad Breakup. And I feel like when her and Heavenly got together, like she needed that one-on-one time with her girls. So we're going to help y'all out, because everybody done had the friend or been the friend who has went through a bad breakup. And this article kind of walks you through how you can better handle it versus, girl, fuck that, forget him,
right, go find you somebody else.
Exactly. So, because I know I'll say that in a minute.
Right, because them buses, they come what,
every 15 minutes.
There you go.
Yes. So, the first tip is to remind your friend that they haven't failed. Because, everybody might think, oh, it's my fault. What did I do?
How did we get here?
I failed at another relationship. And as a friend, you got to be like, girl, you are not a failure. This was a learning lesson. Everything is a learning lesson. Take what you learned and keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then don't victimize them or oversight the silver lining.
Oh, yes.
I have that really bad because I always try to find positive things to try to make somebody look at the bright side of things, but you don't always want to hear that.
No.
And I realize I don't always want to hear that. Sometimes I want to, when I'm at that place, sometimes I just want to be in my little funk for a little while and then let me figure out and I'll come out of it and be like, yeah, remember when you said, but not everybody receives it that way. So
that's true.
Just try to kind of push off and be like, oh, well, you're better than him. He's, that's not always what somebody wants to hear right off the bat.
And you do have to be cognizant of what someone may want to hear. Because I know I went through a breakup and I was considering, getting back with this person. And my friend on the other line was like, well, what's going to happen? Like, do you think this going to work out? And at that point, I was hoping to receive that.
Right. And you were hoping that it would work out, because you were thinking about getting back with them.
Yeah, so you gotta
Don't
walk
overstate
a fine
the
line between keeping it real and still being supportive.
That's very hard to do.
It is.
It really
Especially
is.
from the outside looking in.
Yeah. Even in the inside looking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a whole nother podcast. But
is.
Anyway. Encourage them to spend quality time alone. So instead of saying, how's this going to work out with y'all? You think it's going to really work out? Should be like, girl, maybe you should just spend some time by yourself.
I don't know. Enjoy you.
Right.
Do what you want to do.
Go on a spa day and really think about it. Go on a trip and spend some time with yourself.
Yes.
That's another way to spend it.
It is. Or just be like, you know what? You can Netflix and chill by yourself and watch all those girly movies.
With a bottle
and
of wine.
rom-coms that you want to watch and just really get in tune with you. Because I find, and my mom said this in the last podcast, that people get out of a relationship, but they really do not take the time to get to know themselves again.
After the relationship. That is so important because you change.
You do.
I think every relationship changes you. And you almost need to, we should go back and journal about how every major relationship we've been in changed us.
No, I'm trying to look back.
But it's deep to figure out how you've changed and evolved over the years.
Or how
it's
you
just
may not have changed.
Yeah, kind of self-reflecting. It's just, things I like to do. I like to self-reflect. Sorry, I'm a little bit weird, but I like to do stuff like that. Suggest the fear, love, gut check-in. See, that's a gut check-in, Rhea.
Okay.
So you're just kind of checking in to make sure, What decisions were based on blind fear?